do your coil?
6% nicotine.
Oh, it's a 6?
Yeah.
That's strong as shit.
Nah, that ain't shit.
Word. They send you juice too?
Nope, about to. You'll see me. I have like a small red one.
How you get plugged in though, man? We'll talk about that off the camera, man. And then you can plug me in on how to get plugged in so we can plug it in.
Yeah. Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Jusb, and welcome to the Jusb Show. Now, this particular series is called Talented Friends. It's where I travel all over the world, and I mean everywhere, y'all. I be all over the place. I like to travel, don't you? Let me know in the comment section below. So I travel the world, whether I'm in hotels, seminars, conferences, a cave, underwater diving, skydiving. I don't care. If I'm skydiving and I see you and you look like you're doing some dope tricks, I might ask you for an interview on the descent, because I'm all about this. And then I invite everybody to Las Vegas, here at Cash Valley Music Studios in Chinatown on Spring Mountain. Make sure y'all tap in. Join the movement. And I asked them to come and have a seat with your boy Jusb on the set of the Jusb Show. And we get to know who they are, where they come from, what they're doing right now, where they plan to go, and then they help me motivate you. And I hope that you guys all like it. If you would like to follow me, check down here. Boop, boop, all down here. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, the Roku channel, anywhere, yo. And I got so much more coming for you. Now, this particular one is different. You guys seen me last week, or it might have been the week before. I interviewed Icy Jones with the Hot Seat with Icy Jones. He is also a podcast host. I took the time and we sat down and we unified. We found unity, and I named it Podcast Host versus Podcast Host. I'm gonna name this one the same thing, because that's what it is. My boy BulletHead right here from BulletHead's house is also a podcaster. And I just want to reach out and build a local community of all the podcasters, because that's something we lack. We're all our individual, unique people, but how often do podcasters collaborate? We see YouTube influencers, TikTok influencers, everybody all collaborating, but where's the podcast host at? So I'll be the one to make the initial step to make it happen, man. Welcome to the Jusb Show, brother.
That's me, man.
Thanks for tapping in with me, man.
That's me, man.
Thanks for tapping in with me, man.
What's happening, dog?
Thanks for tapping in with me. Yo, let me tell y'all this. I literally just got done with the episode number 30 on BulletHead's house.
And you know what? I was proud that I did 9, because they were 9 recorded, edited, and published all by me. And I think total with all 9, we maybe did like maybe like 1,400 views.
We still did it here at Cash Valley Music in the conference room. And boom, we came right in here and we tapped in again. And now we're on this episode of the Jusb Show. I can't tell you the number because I just be pushing. I probably should start keeping track.
You don't know
but the numbers don't matter to me.
You don't know how many episodes you did?
I've done a lot.
A
lot. But
that's work ethic.
I'm going to count one day. I used to keep track. I did. When I was doing them virtually, I was keeping track, and then I'd stop keeping track, man. But the numbers don't matter to me. The message matters to me. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
If I can continue to push the message, then my job is done.
Yes, sir.
My job is done.
Yes, sir.
So again, welcome to the show, brother. Thanks for tapping in with me and joining this community of podcasters that I'm trying to create. The Jusb Show is all about being raw, uncut, and authentic. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. You ain't got to answer them. But if you don't, shit, the same though you came in, you can walk out. He told me this before we got on, y'all. He said, damn, don't get surprised if I be like, all right, then I'm out. My feelings would have been hurt. I'd have been like, well, damn, I did tell him to walk out if he wanted to.
Yeah, man, I'm an answer, man.
Yeah, of course.
I got you, dog. I'm here for it.
Yeah, but it's a series of questions, man. I just want to get to know you. I'm going to get in your business, find out who you are. You know what I mean? And if you're ready to get it popping, man, I'm ready, man. Let's get it popping, man. I hope y'all ready. Make sure that y'all share, like, comment, subscribe if you on YouTube. Hit the little bell. Ding! So you can get all the reminders when I drop them. I never have a certain day or time I'm dropping them. They're just kind of sporadic. But think about it. Our lives are sporadic. So you might catch one, you might miss one. The good thing is you can always go back and get them.
That's dope.
Make sure you tap in with your boy. Man, so the very first question I like to ask everybody is the name. I always ask the name. So BulletHead. BulletHead's house. Where the fuck did you get BulletHead's house from, brother?
BulletHead's house. So I've been Bullet since I was a baby, man.
Okay.
When I was born, my dad told my mom, look at that bullet head little boy. So shout out to Pops, man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Pops gave that nickname, and I've been Bullet, man, from my hometown, Freeport, Illinois.
Okay. Oh, so you ain't even from Vegas?
I moved to Vegas in '87.
Okay.
So I came here when I was 4.
Got you.
So from Freeport, Illinois to Vegas, people know me as Bullet.
Okay.
I'm Bullet, you know, BulletHead, and you look a little bit, you gonna see it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, man?
No,
It's just,
you should have never brought that up, man. I'm looking like
I tell people that, man. You look a little bit, you gonna see it, dog. And man, I just been me ever since, BulletHead, Jeremy Johnson, you know.
That's dope,
Johnson
man.
family, yeah.
That's dope. That's cool, man. BulletHead's house. Make sure. Where can they find you at? Let's get that out the way.
All right, BulletHead from BulletHead's house, man. We started YouTubing. We started YouTubing January 1st of 2020, and then I started podcasting at the beginning of 2021.
Okay.
So from the YouTube vlogging, where we support local businesses.
You just started podcasting.
Yeah.
This
I
year?
just started podcasting.
Okay,
yeah, I'm 30 episodes in.
Got you.
Yeah.
Damn, good fucking job, bro.
Yeah. Thank God. I'm glad to be able to have something I love to do.
Yeah.
And be
it's
persistent.
something about it.
And be persistent.
It
yeah.
is. It's something about it.
It's like, this is what I love.
Man.
This is what I love.
Man.
And when I find something I love to do,
Right.
I'm extreme about it.
All in.
I'm all in.
All in.
know
All
what I mean?
in. You
All
feel
in.
me?
That's the advice to you youngsters out there, man. If you got something that you love to do it.
Yeah,
You
ain't
know what I
never
mean?
lied.
Do
Get
it.
to it. Get to
Just
it.
do it. No
Get your feet
excuses.
wet.
No excuses.
You might can swim fast. You never know until you try.
On everything.
You might drown though, but I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You better have a life jacket on.
But yeah, that's how that started, man.
Yeah, man,
From
that's
BulletHead's
dope.
house, YouTube.
That's dope, man. BulletHead's house on YouTube, man. So what would you say, like as far as the kind of podcast you have? Mine's is interview style, of course, and I'll talk about self-love, unity, and progression. What's yours about?
So I started with my kids on there, and it's like BulletHead's house.
Okay.
Same thing as the YouTube. I wanted to incorporate my kids with me.
Right.
BulletHead's house YouTube is family vlogs. We go to support local businesses, all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I wanted to start the podcast like that.
Okay.
But then I started seeing that my kids ain't too podcast savvy. They ain't gonna sit down and talk for an hour.
Right, nah, they
gotta get up and move. And yeah, if you hear my first few episodes, you hear video games in the back.
Yep, that's not about right.
And my boy called me up. My boy Dre, man. Shout out to my boy Dre from Couple Joe with Dre podcast. You know, I think they just hit over 10,000 streams.
That's dope. Call me, I need to be on there.
A Couple Joe with Dre, tap in with Jusb.
Yeah.
So with them, Dre called me up and he's like, Bullet, man, that's not really the podcast world as the kids. We can't hear what you're trying to talk about.
Yeah.
Because I'm holding the podcast on my mic and I'm trying to talk and tell everybody I have an episode called Family First.
Okay.
So you hear shit in the background, the video games, and it's fun and exciting for me.
Right.
But the listener. So he coached me on that. And I took that constructive criticism, and I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna touch it up a little bit. I'm gonna fix it up. So now I'm gonna reach out to the who's who and the people that I know and the people I built relationships with.
Right.
And I'm gonna give them their flowers.
Yeah. Because think about it, man. Think about not to interrupt you, but think about this. Something to think about since you're fairly new at it. I mean, I'm new at it too. I'm only a few months ahead of you. You know what I mean? But well, deep in it than you. Not ahead of you. I'll be honest with you, bro. But
yeah.
One of the main things you got to remember, and I understand what he was saying, is audio matters. We can do this video, but if my audio suck, it'll be hard for him to watch. It'll be hard for him to listen to it. Feel me? So imagine if you drive in a car, you hear a song, and the audio is messed up.
Yeah, man.
I don't care if it's your favorite song, you're gonna turn it off.
Yeah.
So for you only doing the audio version. You got to make sure that shit is crisp and clear, 100%. Shout out to Sadell Notes. That's his thing. He'd be like, Sadell Notes crisp and clear.
That's what he
shout
said?
out, yeah. If you want the best engineer, you want your music to sound crisp and clear, you got to get Mr. Belby, the best engineer in Las Vegas.
Okay, that's
shout
a
out
plug.
to you, King.
That's the plug.
Yeah, but it so audio for you, that has to be your number one focus, and then content,
yes, sir,
dialogue and things like that.
Yes,
you know
sir.
what I mean? So that's just a friendly advice.
Yeah, I got to separate the two. So to know that the YouTube is perfect for the kids. Yeah, it's perfect when we hit ice cream places and restaurants.
Yeah.
People love to see the kids. The kids love to see the kids.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I separate that from the podcast. Now the podcast is more for the 18 and up.
Okay, got you.
I'm looking at my analytics. The fan base is 18 and up, 24 to 30, and 35 to like 42.
Yeah, mine's like 25 to 30.
It's spread.
25 to 34.
And I'm hitting them. I'm hitting them there, man. To be surprised, I got some 18-year-old listeners.
That's dope.
That's pretty dope because when you're 18, you still on the move. Your attention
they ain't
span.
trying to hear this motivation.
But
I've been talking about.
50-year-olds, the 50-year-olds is listening.
Right.
The 40-year-olds listening.
Right.
30-year-olds are listening.
Yeah, that's dope.
So I separate the two now, and that really helped me out.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's dope, man. So you mentioned about how you be going to restaurants. Now I'm gonna keep it real. Until you walked in here with Chris Cash and Cassavelli, I didn't know who you was.
Word up.
Not in podcast.
Word up.
You know what I used to see?
Yeah.
Yo, restaurant reviews.
That's what's up.
I still didn't know who you was.
For
bro.
the YouTube.
You know what I mean? For the YouTube.
That's dope.
I used to just always see these little restaurant reviews, and I seen you.
Yeah.
So then when you walked in here, I was like, I seen this motherfucker somewhere.
That's a nigga from the YouTube.
Yeah, that's a motherfucker from YouTube.
Yeah, he
I was
always
at the
eating
goddamn restaurant
somewhere.
all the time.
Yeah.
But I mean, so you know, describe to them what you do as far as in that lane, because that's dope. I really like. I enjoy it.
BulletHead's house. We support local businesses, man.
Okay.
Local restaurants, not just restaurants, man. I got some places coming up. I got I got a sauna I'm about to go to.
Nice.
A couple smoke shops, man. Shout out to Elevated Smoke Shop with Prez. I gotta come see you, Prez. We got some smoke shops I'm gonna go to. We just support local businesses. So I got a couple at the barbershop I go to, Crowd Pleasers, with Rick the Barber over there off of Decatur and Charleston.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So we got into that by me and my son. First, me and my son went to Farm Basket. We went to the barbershop. We vlogged it. We vlogged Farm Basket, which is an original Vegas spot. You know about Farm Basket?
I think so. I've never heard of it.
So Farm Basket used to be like 5 of them in Vegas. There's only one now. It's on Charleston and Jones. So we vlogged us going to the barbershop and Farm Basket. And then I caught myself in the car driving. As we driving, I'm doing a food review without knowing I'm doing a review.
Right.
So when I got home, I was like, what do I name this? I was like, haircuts and food review. Haircuts and food review, Farm Basket. And then the next week, me and my girl go get sushi. So we go to another spot. And I'm like, okay, I vlogged it.
Right.
Sushi review, but I didn't really do it right. I didn't show the food. I didn't do shit.
Right.
You know, my sister-in-law, my brother's baby mom, she was commenting all on my YouTube. Show the food. Where's the food? Where's the food?
Yeah, we gonna go eat. We ain't even interested. We're gonna pick it because of the walls.
You didn't even show the food, she said. You didn't even show the food. So then, me and my boy James, shout out to JJ, Vegas Simplified.
Okay.
Me and James went over to Smoke and Fire LV.
Okay.
And this time, I showed the food. I messed up a little bit still. I fast forwarded when I showed the food. I should have slow-moed it so you can really see what they got.
Yeah.
But we sat there and we agreed. We was like, yo, let's meet up every Monday anyways. This is my boy since I was 10 years old.
Yeah.
And so this for us is like therapeutic.
Right.
You know, us sitting down every Monday. So I was like, let's meet up for lunch every Monday and let's hit a spot. And he's like, you could just vlog it, just kind of keep me off camera. Because he ain't really, if you notice when the episodes he's in, it's kind of like off of him.
Yeah.
He's to the side. You know what I mean? He's to the side, you know, but he's just there to support me.
Right.
So I needed that. And I think that's what I needed him for in the time being.
Yeah.
Was to support me. So we got into that with Smoke and Fire, and then I was like, boom, we take off. Going to another spot, then another spot.
Right.
Then we're building traction. And then some restaurants are hitting me up asking me to come.
Okay. Now, do you charge a fee? Is this something somebody can reach out to you and pay a fee and you come to their spot?
I mean, no, we support. So the whole thing about this is about, you know, supporting these local businesses because through the pandemic, it was like, yo, some of these, you know, local restaurants were closing.
Yeah.
Ricardo's over on Flamingo in Decatur closed. It was dope. He had a big ass like going away party, but where was these people at during his deliveries?
Right.
He was only running through DoorDash, Grubhub, and Uber Eats.
Yeah.
People wasn't ordering in.
Yeah.
But then when they find out he's having a going away celebration in the parking lot was packed, homie.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? And this is, I just want y'all to hear this part. Something just dawned on me when you said that. People celebrate our big wins. They always want to celebrate the wins with you, but they're nowhere to fucking be found during the struggle. Pay attention to who y'all let in y'all circles. So,
you know, I learned from that one, man. But these places, man, reaching out to us, and we go in, we support. And if the food is free, cool. We still gonna take care of the staff with a nice tip.
Yeah.
if it's paid for, I'm still gonna take care of the staff, but I can't tip them like how I really gonna tip them.
Right.
I tip them. This is Vegas. This is how we do.
Yeah.
You gotta tip your bartender, service industry, cocktail waitresses, waitresses, bussers. You know what I mean? You gotta tip. You know, I've learned that early since '87. My dad has been at the Luxor since they opened, and he was at Circus before that. Right. So certain things I did learn from him. You know, I ain't gonna get into that. Pops, you know, had some time with us not around.
Yeah.
But that's another podcast.
Yeah, mind your business.
But what I did learn from him was, you know, fucking Wednesdays, dog. He's putting an envelope out for the trash man.
Yeah.
With a tip.
Wow.
This is the service, because that money is gonna circle back to the Lyft driver, the taxi driver. The taxi driver is gonna circle it back to the grocery store, the waitress at Denny's. The pepper mill. So it circulates. That dollar circulates, man. And that's something I was taught about the Vegas. Right. Is we take care of each other.
Got to. Unify. Unity.
So
unity. That's crazy.
Yeah, with that being said, man, the restaurants, man, we don't charge them though.
Right.
To answer your question.
That's real, man. That's real. That's real support, brother.
Yeah, man.
That's real support. Yo, you know, with that being said, if you are a business owner with a brick and mortar, or even if you mobile, you feel me? Reach out to my boy BulletHead, man, and you know he's gonna come and show support, you know, and help try to pull us out of the mud, which is the pandemic. You feel me? I actually just said on his episode, you can be in the mud and your boot gets stuck. And then you got to make a choice. You can stay stuck, or you can leave them boots there and take them off and keep going. You feel me? So feel free to reach out to BulletHead and BulletHead's house. Yeah. And let him come and support and show his love, man. It's genuine. Everything he doing is genuine. I can tell. You know, y'all know I be reading people like clockwork. But it's genuine, man. But with the podcast stuff, brother, from your opinion, I told you I did a podcast episode. I did a panel of podcasters. It was like 6 of us from all over the world. I made sure of that. Like, I was the only one in the United States. Everybody else is different countries.
That's dope.
So I wanted to get everybody's views on podcasts and struggles and all that kind of stuff. So what's something that you struggle with, even though you're still fairly new? What's something that you struggle
podcasting?
With? For podcasting.
For me, my main thing would probably be a struggle with. I love this shit. I think I want to get my marketing in order. Okay. Marketing and like a couple sponsors together. Okay. Once I get that marketing and promotions in order, boom. That's why, then I think I'm good. Okay. But to have a podcast where it's like 30, 40 listens, it's a win. But then it's like, nah, man, I want 200, I want 300, I want 1,000, I want 10,000. Right. You know what I mean? I want to reach the whole city. So I ride around the city, man, thinking, how can I be played in all these fucking cars that's passing me by? Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. And so that's something I struggle with right now, is I want to get the marketing together. You know what I mean? It is kind of tough, you know, when you got appointments with people. Some people cancel. And
I be hating that. If you would have canceled, bro, you would have never in life got another opportunity. Yeah. Let me just say that to y'all. Yeah. And I mean this because, you know, because of what we do in the industry that we're in, we have to set boundaries. We have to. You know what I mean? Yeah. So all of y'all that has canceled and just ghosted me and never reached back out and nothing like that, understand this. I don't care if you get super famous or if I get super famous, you're never getting a spot on the show.
You're done.
You're done.
You're done.
Because if you can't respect me at the bottom, I can't respect you either. You can't respect me at the top. So, like, good luck.
You know what? I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't mind the day before confirmation cancel. So when we confirm, you know how you hit me up and confirm? Yeah, it's a bet. But the day before confirmation and you say that's what I like. And or if you say no, then we reschedule. Exactly. Boom. But the day of, 5 minutes.
Them the ones I'm talking
5 minutes till the show starts. I don't like that. So me, I hit you up. I told you I was coming, and then I hit you up. I woke up a little late, but I'm like, yo, I'm en route. I don't want you to think at all that I'm canceling, because that's something that's a pet peeve. Yeah. Like that last minute cancel, it ain't a good look, because what some people don't know is that like on the YouTube, I'm gonna pre-record in my car while I tell everybody where we going and who's on the show. Yeah. And then as I get to the restaurant, I get a phone call and somebody's like, hey man, I can't make it. Well, now I got to go back and edit that drop at the beginning and take your name out.
Yeah.
And also, I got the restaurant thinking that a guest is supposedly coming too. Right. It's 4 of us or it's 3 of us. But the cancellation, man, that just you play your cards. They play their cards when they do that. So you play your cards and keep doing that. That's cool because we gonna keep pushing whether we got to do it solo or not.
Yeah, I mean I can't interview solo, but you better believe I'm gonna post something.
I know you gonna talk something.
And I'm gonna talk
I know
shit.
You could talk. You got a lot of energy.
And I be talking shit.
Yeah.
I straight out tell him so and so canceled. So I'm here by myself. It's all good.
On some real shit.
I'm a realist.
And that's how it is. Now mine is more of a family show, but I invite people to YouTube.
Yeah, right.
And that's people have canceled. People have canceled, but some people have gave me the courtesy of doing the day before and said, Bullet, I can't make it. And those are the people that I do a show with in a couple weeks and we reschedule.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I love that.
Right. So I'm gonna touch on this, man. Because it actually very similar to a post I just posted on Facebook and Instagram, probably Snapchat, probably everywhere. But so y'all know I dibble and dab in the music industry. I be trying to do music, but I posted a song called "I Want You" probably like 2-3 months ago, right? And I checked my DistroKid account and I had 5 cents.
I saw that.
I
saw you post that.
And I was happy. I'm still happy.
That's a win.
I was excited.
That's a win.
I was like, what? My 5 cents, people was laughing on it. Oh, that ain't nothing. And then I made another post like, yo, don't laugh at me because I'm celebrating my small wins. Celebrate with me. Yeah. That's why I'm putting it on here to let y'all know. Even the small wins count.
Yeah, man.
So your 30 downloads, your 30 views, celebrate it.
Yeah.
Celebrate
and that's, I'm talking about.
Celebrate it, y'all.
I'm talking per show.
Yeah.
I'm at 700 streams. So for me, that's a win.
Bro, that's a win.
That's a win.
You just started.
Yeah, that's a win for me. It's 700 streams. Like I wasn't gonna announce nothing until I hit the G.
Right.
But I was like, man, like this is the first time I'm saying something about it.
Right.
I checked my analytics. I'm at 700 listens on my podcast out of 30 episodes.
Yo, everybody hit the like. You know you gotta hold the like button. Hit the heart for me. Hit the heart for me, please, or whatever it is, man. Just put in the comment section, man. Everybody give him a congratulations.
Yeah, man.
You
Spotify,
feel me? We celebrate all
Apple,
wins.
Anchor, on all streaming platforms for a podcast. Yeah. So, you know how you get down, man, and like a show would be like 10 listens to 14, but then some of them is 40, and it's like, dog, man. Either way, it's a win,
right?
Because I look at it as like these 5 people heard it. And then another country pops up on your analytics. Yeah. Oh man, that's a win.
Yeah, if
it's 1% in Paris, dog,
I'm global.
I'm global, dog. if it's 1% in Germany, that 1% it's gonna turn into 2.
Literally, you can officially say I'm global. My podcast is globally. You feel me?
And it's Brazil.
Like I've only did a handful of celebrities.
Come on, dog.
And then a celebrity told me like, bro, you're now officially a celebrity podcast.
You are a celebrity.
And I was like, nah, man, I'm regular. And they was like, bro, nah,
you not.
You interview celebrities, and I was like,
damn, homie, you just dope, did it,
man.
Yeah,
I like
man,
it.
Yeah,
I like it, man.
Yeah, man.
So my favorite, I was telling you on your show, man. My favorite thing to do. My favorite part about podcasting is just being able to sit with genuine people and have genuine, authentic conversations and just motivating the world. It's how y'all feel that does it for me.
That's what it's about.
So what's your favorite part about podcasting?
Mine is Roses. Definitely, I have a segment called Roses.
Okay.
So Roses While You're Still Alive.
Yeah.
I love that because I can do Roses While You're Still Alive with somebody that I don't know, like just like how I sat with you.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna learn about that person and still give that person flowers during the interview.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then it's also with the people that I do know, and I can tell them, hey man, you looked out for me back then. You helped me get into this. You helped this, and you helped that. You know what I mean? So, and for Roses While You're Still Alive is big on me because I got tired of bringing them to funerals. You know what I'm saying? And then we're back-to-back funerals from my mom to my girl's brother to my girl's mom to my girl's dad, back to back to the homies, and then losing friends and it's always a funeral back home in Illinois, man, in the small town I'm from. Like that's all I see my people posting. You know, like I lost my grandma in February, and then in November I lost my mom of 2016. So it's like
R.I.P. Queen.
And you know, and you to think about this is like, damn, I couldn't give them roses. While they're still alive. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's something that irks me, man. It's like, man, we don't do that for our loved ones that's alive, man, unless it's a holiday, Valentine's Day or something. Right. So now it's like, now I want to give them my flowers to people and while they're here.
Yeah.
And say, just keep pushing, dog.
Right.
I like what you're doing.
Yeah.
You're persistent. You got a lot of energy. You doing it. That's why I want to say that I don't know you. Right. But you rolling with the camp, with Capture Belly. Shout out to Chris Cash. And this is something that I could say is keep doing it. Then I find out when we sit down in the podcast more about your list of entrepreneurship. Like you are a man of many hats.
Yeah.
So now I can give you more flowers and say, damn, that's dope as fuck. Damn.
Thank you.
You understand? You understand?
Yeah.
So it's like I could do that with Samson. That's my partner since I was 12.
Shout out to Samson. Yo, this is the way.
You know what I mean?
Scream that.
Yeah, I could do that from somebody that I've known since I was 12, which is Sam. And then I could do it with somebody like you or even K Fly, who I met a couple of months ago.
Right.
You know what I mean? So shout out to Room Service Radio and them dudes. And shout out to Sam, This Is the Way, and Deja Queen. You know, that's family.
Yeah.
So I can give flowers to Mikey VIP, who I've known since 04 as well. I met him and Chris Cash at the same time. They got hired around the same time at the station. So I can do that, man. And that is my favorite part of this podcasting segment of Roses.
That's dope.
You know what I mean?
That's dope.
I'm about to start another one called, I've already done it. I got 3 in called At the Barbershop.
Okay.
So I'm about to go meet up with a barber named King C.
Okay.
Dope ass barber. He tapped in with me.
Nice.
And which was dope is because I said I want to continue the At the Barbershop segments.
Right. Yeah, that's dope. Because it be dope ass conversations at the barbershop.
Right. And then you get to meet up with a barber and find out how long he's been doing what he's been doing, what got him into what he's doing. We got questions.
Yeah.
We're in this world, man. Right. So this is something that I wanna branch off with. It's not gonna be Roses While You're Still Alive part 100. It might, but I'm still gonna break off segments. You know, we strategize this.
Yeah. Strategically make moves.
We make it happen, man, and man, to do something you love, I love this shit, man. Right. So Roses is my favorite right now. Right now.
So before you did before you started doing this podcast, where would you have if you would have never started doing this podcast, where would you think you would be right now? What do you think you'd be doing?
Still YouTubing, because I was YouTubing strong. Yeah. I was YouTubing strong. Like I built the momentum up by the time of 2021. Right. I built the momentum. My boy Dre, from Cup of Joe with Dre, had just done an episode with me. We went to Northtown Chicken. Nice. I sat down on a podcast with him, and that's what made me want to do a podcast. And this was right before 2021. So, but I was already like 50 episodes in. So my goal was to have 52 for the year for 2020. Okay. I ended with 47. Okay. So I missed these five weeks. They weren't all at the same time because it was like I missed 3 weeks because my girl's mom died, and I missed 2 weeks because of something else. I forgot what it was. I got sick or something. Right. But those five weeks hit me because I like this persistent consistency. Right. Gotta be. So that I would have been YouTubing, still YouTubing. So we started off the year going in. I didn't start until January 14th because we were still recovering for the new year. Yeah. And I sat back and I watched cats coming into January 1st of 2021 hard. Yeah. Chris Cash, the team. I'm watching cats coming into 21 strong. Like, nigga, this is our year. Everybody was dropping their content, and I was just sitting back watching. Like, shit, hold up. I'm gonna wait a second. And my first episode was the cookie company. So we went over to because I want to get these places lined up. It's called the Chocolate Chip Cookie Company over on Valley View, bro. Okay. Some of the best cookies. Best cookies you ever had. I'm coming. Bro,
I'm coming, Cookie Company.
It's some of the best cookies you ever had in your life.
Yeah.
So but what I did, I did it a little different because I wanted to plan this shit out versus last year. We came out a lot. We came out of pocket a lot. And I was like, let's do this like this. Let's set up dates. So let's set up dates and have it spread out, and let's move here. I'm filling up the month now. So from January 14th, I started filling up the month ahead of time. Okay. 3 steps ahead.
Right.
So I went from Chocolate Chip Cookie Company to Glazed Donuts, Glazed over off of Sunset in Fort Apache.
Okay.
Hard. So I'm YouTubing. So if it wasn't for podcasting, I'll be right here. I'll be YouTubing.
YouTubing still.
Yeah.
So, man, we pretty much coming to the end of the episode. One of the last things I like to ask everybody, man, is if you can give one piece of advice to anybody in the world, what would that piece of advice be, brother?
Stay focused.
Stay focused.
Stay prayed up.
Stay prayed up.
You know what I mean? Stay here. Stay strong here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stay focused on you. Don't stop for nobody. You know, stay focused on your goal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah, man.
Keep going.
Gotta keep going, my G.
Man, thanks again for tapping in with me, man. I got one more thing to tell you, though, before we get off. And I'm going to tell you like I tell everybody. First of all, I want you to know I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
You feel me? Keep doing your thing.
Yeah, that's
Don't
right.
ever stop. And I'm going to tell you like this, bro. I know a lot of people out here. I got a lot of high friends in high places.
That's love.
So if you stop, if I don't see you streaming, posting shit, I'm knocking on your door. I'm going to BulletHead's house.
Yeah, man.
Hello. Get up. What you do, kids? Where your daddy at?
Yeah.
Tell him to go wake his ass up.
Where your daddy at?
Right now. Let's go. And let's get it popping, man. Because you
Yeah.
never know what kind of people you're touching. You never know who hearts you're making better. You just never know who you're inspiring and motivating, brother. So
That's
just
facts.
keep it up, man. Plus, do it for your kids. You know, for your family.
Yeah.
And just keep grinding, man.
That's facts.
For real. And again, make sure y'all go tap in with my boy on BulletHead's house on all platforms. You feel me? Show love.
Yeah.
Business owners, reach out. I got to get ready to go to a whole nother interview because y'all know this is what I do. And I need y'all to do 3 things and y'all know what it is. Number 1, I need you to smile, laugh, and definitely motivate. Number 2, inspire one to inspire all. And last but not least, you know what it is. Drop it. Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Jusb, and welcome to the Jusb world, where all we do is focus on positivity, being better than yesterday, and loving yourself. And here's the anthem.